What's your favorite useless trivia fact?
The only word in the English language with 3 sets of consecutive double letters is bookkeeper. The longest single-syllable word in English is strength, and Oppenheimer is now the highest-grossing movie of all time that was never number 1 the box office. Before that it was Sing 2, edit, changed in a row to consecutive.
The inventor of the Frisbee was turned into an actual Frisbee when he passed away. He was cremated and his ashes were turned into a Frisbee.
Nissan cars for Adza racing normally use the number 23 because in Japanese, A2 is pronounced ni and a 3 is pronounced san.
We don't know who invented or held the patent for the fire hydrant, as those papers were lost when the U.S. patent office burned down.
The Bishop of the Diocese of Orlando is also the Bishop of the Moon. Canon law states that the bishop of a port that launches a voyage of discovery is the de facto bishop of newly discovered territories until those lands receive their own bishop, so the religious leader of Disney World is also responsible for the moon.
The filming of the original Willy Wonka was actually rather unsafe, with a large amount of the cast suffering something. In the Candy Forest scene, Veruca can be seen having cut her knee on a rock. And that's a real injury her actress picked up. She even still has a scar on her knee to this day. In the soap boat scene, all the soap pumped onto the characters caused the actors to have massive reddening and irritation of the skin. Shooting had to be paused for several weeks to allow them to recover.
John Wilkes Booth's brother saved Abraham Lincoln's son from being killed by a train.
Twister was the first DVD released in the U.S.
Joe Biden was born closer to Abraham Lincoln's presidency than his own. Biden was born in 1942 and Lincoln's presidency ended in 1865, a gap of 77 years. Meanwhile, Biden was 78 when his own presidency began.
Alaska's Aleutian Islands extend far enough west there in the Eastern Hemisphere, making Alaska the northernmost, westernmost, and easternmost U.S. state.
Kangaroos can't jump backwards.
Peacocks sleep in trees.
Chuck Lorre, who created Two and a Half Men and The Big Bang Theory, also wrote the theme song to the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon series.
The day Michael Jackson got his hair burned in the Pepsi commercial was the exact midpoint of his life.
The first Oscars acceptance speech in sign language wasn't by Marlee Matlin for Children of a Lesser God in 1986, but by Louise Fletcher for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in 1975. She was born to deaf parents and wanted them to hear her speech at home.